Hi Sagittarius, I'm Carol with Divine Healing. Welcome into my channel. Today I'm going to be doing your April 2025 tarot and psychic reading. So that means I'm going to be picking up messages without the cards during your reading. It's going to be what's coming in for you. I'm going to look at your love, career, and just general messages, okay? So, okay, Sag. The time or the end of a situation, okay? Just something, you have the Ten of Swords. So you've been through a very, very heavy, dark, difficult time, okay? And what they're letting you have felt very stuck in the situation, okay? And it could have to do very well to do with like finances, your security, your stability, a foundation. It could also be a foundation in a relationship though too, okay? But it's time, like the opportunity, for new happiness, okay, is there. There's like a weight off your shoulder. So that tells me there's something coming in. There's new beginnings. There's new opportunities that are presenting for you, okay? The being stuck or feeling trapped, this is an illusion. This is something that we create in our head with our thoughts. We don't see the way out. We can't see the solutions. Very heavy energy with negative thought processes going on during this time. So we can't think clearly on what step we can do to move forward because we don't think there's any. We don't think that we can do anything. But what you don't understand is you have all the power to change this. Your thinking got you here, and your thinking can undo that for you. So you have to know that. I'm going to be doing some courses on that. So make sure you are subscribed and that you're emailing me so I can email you the information when those courses come out. But it's your thought process, and it's going. My business is based on helping people heal, transform, and thrive. And it starts with how you're thinking and how to transform that and to start feeling better. But your thoughts are controlling everything. Yeah, you're holding yourself back. You could be seeing a lot of nines. So there's a lot of anxiety, stress, worry, and sleepless nights, Sag, okay? I see that over the situation. A lot of it does have to do with monetary finances, but I'm going to tell you that's where you're at. You could be seeing 1010. 1010 means there's energies and there's supports there for you in the universe, okay? You could be seeing those numbers. That means there's new opportunities. All you have to do is decide and take a step in that direction. It's very that simple. When I do the life coaching, it's literally that simple. We do a step-by-step plan with the person, and it's what step do you take now. You overthink it when you're in that negative energy, but because there's 10 of Pentacles that's waiting for you. This is what's waiting to come in. It's about you deciding, very strongly being told to release the situation, to let it go very strongly. You're in a state of anxiety and depression and apathy, okay, Chad? So you're like, what's the point? You're not seeing a purpose. Sometimes there could be days where you with just a very heavy energy with the 9 and the 10. Let's say what's going on with you. Very heavy energy. That is your ego controlling you, though. That is the survival of your mind, that part of your mind that wants to keep you there, okay, and doesn't want to let you step out. You have to step into your higher self at this time. And it's very easy. You turn off that thinking. What the ego is telling you is not real. Only you can give reality or truth to the thoughts that you think. You have to, Sag. Yeah, you are failing to see the opportunities that the divine is trying to bring forward to you and give to you, because you're just so emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually like depleted. I know, because when I started tarot 11 years ago, my tarot journey, and then developing my gifts, these were the energies that I was in. These were the energies. I was right there, and which became part of my purpose. That was what my purpose was to show people that this is not where or how you have to live. You have to know that. And that's your biggest message. This is not how you're supposed to live. This is not the life God wanted for you. This is not how you want to live. And I can tell you right now, your soul is suffering like very badly. And it just really has to do with your thought process and learning how to change it differently. Abraham Hicks is a really good person. You're being told to release. Here's your ego. Okay, taking over your life, your mind, the illusion of being trapped. You have to accept responsibilities for your actions. So if you made a poor choice and you put yourself there, just know it was a choice. Don't punish yourself for it, though, because that just puts you in a heavy energy that you can't get out of. Okay. Let's see. Make choices that support your path for happiness. Okay. There can also be some addictions and unhealthy habits there that need to be resolved. I wanted to see what that said. So, but you have to release and let go. That's the thing. Let me see. I have to watch very carefully what time it is. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Let me know if the reading resonates with you. I'm going to pull a couple from the Kipper and see if I get any other information off of this. Let me see. Some of you guys, it has to do with marriage that is ending. I do see that in here for you. It could have to do with your home, your stability, your comfort, a place where, you know, is like where your sanctuary is. So it could very much have to do with your security and stability, and things like that. Something could have happened in your work, your workplace, in your environment. Again, so if I feel like you want more. I can feel that. You want more. You're wishing for more. There's other things that you want. You know, so the place that you're in right now, this was my biggest spiritual lesson I learned when I was there. One of the ways I was able to change the situation was through enlightenment. And that is the course that I'm going to be doing workshops on. What's happening is happening for you, not to you. So everything that you don't like right now is showing you literally what you want to change, okay? Because you have the wish card. So I know that there's more that you want. This card tells me that you want more. But you do have to work hard for it. Like, I had to work hard for it. But I went from having nothing, no job, no car, no money, being a single mom, on and on and on and on, to working for the state, making almost 6 figures, moving into a beautiful home, buying a brand new vehicle. Not that all those things were the top thing, but I know it's just your mindset. Seriously. You feel imprisoned. Okay? You feel very, very imprisoned. And I feel like your home is at risk right now. And you could be seeing 1111 too. They're encouraging you what you're thinking about and what you want. And like, the universe is saying, yes, this is more in alignment with your truth. You're not supposed to be sitting there by yourself, depressed, if you're unemployed or heartbroken or whatever it is, with little to no finances. You're not supposed to be sitting there with depression. It's the experiences that give you all that. They're saying it's time to settle down and get to work. Like, there's the whip. Like, start getting things in place and start making an action plan, all right? And I'm telling you right now, one step at a time, and if you start taking action, you'll get there. I used to listen to a lot of things that helped me change my mind. There might be fears and anxieties there with you, but they will go away. I can promise you that. I used to, you're in debt right now. Stop shopping if you're shopping. I see some of you guys shopping. Stop shopping if you're shopping. But that's for some of you. This is, like I said, this situation, I don't know how many people it's going to resonate with. I really don't. But because it just seems like, some of you guys have lost your job. This was due to like a job loss or something in the past. Okay. And I feel like you're wondering, like, could I have saved it? Like, could I have saved it? Like, could I have done something differently? Okay. Maybe you could have, or you resigned or you retired, like, without a plan in place. Okay. And it puts you in the situation, and it's been a very heavy time. But you do, hold on, let me see. I am doing private readings. So like I said, you got unexpected expenses coming. So be careful too. All right. It could be something on the car. It could be anything like that. All right. You could be receiving a job offer soon. So if you're waiting to hear back on a job, all right, you might be negotiating. If you applied for a loan right now, you're going to be denied. And I think that's just because, I think that's just because of where you're at financially, okay? Some of you guys with the job, you applied for a lower entry job just to get back into work, get back into the job. All right, so it does show that as well, okay? Oh, Sag, you got a lot going on. I hope I didn't call you Leo in the reading. I just did Leo's reading, that's why. And I'm trying to get 2 readings in a day before I go to my other job. So let's take a look at your love reading. Make sure you follow me on TikTok. I do readings over there live a few times a night. I do them at a reduced price, and I do them right there on the site, so you don't have to wait and book for me. I can get booked out pretty far. Some of you guys, yeah. Some of you guys, there's addictions that are affecting your love life, okay? Some of you guys have someone coming in, and they're letting you know that this person could be the one. I got to be careful with the cards, because if I put the video up on my TikTok and they see the naked angels, they'll take my cards down. So you're letting me know you've already met the person, your romantic partner that you want to be with. So if you're questioning if they could be the one, they can. You may feel very, very close to this individual. If you've known them before, there could have been like an instant connection or a spark or something. That's because there has been. You've known them in a past lifetime, all right? This is for single and couple, but I'm only pulling a few, all right? All right, let's see, Sag. Let's see. Yeah. Make sure you're not some of you guys, yeah, there could be sabotaging. If you're in a relationship, you could have sabotaged the relationship. I do see that coming back around and you guys rebuilding it, okay? Be careful of being in relationships when there's narcissist traits. They're like one-sided. The person's like self-absorbed, okay? They may be the one that actually like sabotaged it, okay? Yeah, because they feel like they're not enough. Not enough. For those of you who are in a relationship already, okay, and you're together, take it if it resonates, because I have 3 different scenarios here. The relationship is going to be transcendent. So you're going to be overcoming obstacles. It could be from this one relationship that ended where you were in separation, because I do see you're rebuilding of that also, but learning from that, expanding and going to a new phase. If you're apart, you guys are preparing for union. And one of you is in the situation, your relationship this evolving can be to the next level of actual like marriage. Okay. All right, Sag. That's your April 2025. What you need to know about career, finances, general. I hope you liked it. Please make sure you like, share, follow, subscribe. Everyone who donates to the channel, I greatly, greatly appreciate your donations, no matter how big or small. It allows me to do what I do. Like I said, again, make sure you reach out to me, email me so you can get on my email list, and go over on TikTok and follow me so you know when I do my live readings. All right, Sag. Until then, good luck. Take care. I would love to help you through the situation. Check out my other services on my website. Feel free to reach out to me via email. Okay. Hang in there. It gets better. Okay. All right, Sag. Bye.